All right, good evening. Tonight we are adding an image thumbnail to our blog post, and that's really it. Ideally, this should go by pretty quickly. So let me show you the issue. It's actually pretty short. Uh, all that we really need to do is go and decide um, how big the image should be and the dimensions of it. So should it be 3 by 4, 16 by 9, 4 by 3, etc. And then add an option to oh my gosh, words are escaping me as usual. And then add an option to add an image when you create a blog post or edit an image when you edit your blog post. Now I already have these views set up on the back end, or if you aren't familiar with the term views, I already have the API set up for this on the back end, and it's been tested and all that fun stuff. So all we need to do is do this for the front end. So just to start, I think I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna see what this looks like when we add an image to it. So yeah, I'm really just gonna start by going to admin and going to blog post, the single blog post I have, and adding a thumbnail. Um, I guess we'll just start by a thumbnail that I already use quite frequently. Wait, well, not a thumbnail, but well, you'll see. I'm just gonna add this, and then we should be able to go over here, and we should see in the bar over here. Actually, well, we won't see it in the bar. Sorry, yes, we will actually. Uh, we should see in the response and a thumbnail, and what we should be able to do is go here and oh, I'm surprised that it didn't yell at me for that, but yes, that works. So it now returns the thumbnail. So all we need to do just to start here is go over to, let me close this actually just so I can not be super confusing. All we need to do is go here and go down to where this is actually rendered and add in an image. And I think I'm just going to do this on the top. And by the way, I am aware that this may turn into an entire UI redesign for this component, but that's okay. I'm aware of that, and well, yeah, it will likely happen. Uh, but anyways, so for now, we just want to add a simple image, and all this is going to be is data at, not content, at thumbnail. And that should, let's see. If it didn't render it right off the bat, let's go see what the issue is though. So let's see, the inspector is, I'm tired tonight, so I might be doing a lot of, well, what I've been doing already, but it's okay. Okay, so just not save it. That seems like something I would do. Um, Let me see, because it should, no, that should work all right. I think I might be, am I editing the wrong thing? Because I'm very sure that this should be correct, but oh, yep, nope, that is the wrong thing. Yep, that makes sense. Oh, I also do actually. It does remind me. I do need to add the image to uh to the blog post page. So let me just go and oh, I already have that. Okay. Yeah, my brain's going all over the place tonight. So yeah, let me just add um method to, or not really method, but feature to add uh to add image on creation, feature to add image on edit. Okay. Yeah, that was that confused me for a moment, I won't lie. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, because if we go to here, then the image is rendered. And even if it's not rendered properly, that's okay. No big deal. Yeah, so all we need to do now is go to the right file, which in this case is blog post thumbnail, and we'll just go up to here and go down to here, and instead of data, we say content, and there we go. And if I didn't mention this already, or if you weren't aware, ignore that flag button at the top, because this will only show for moderators and admins, which I have myself marked as. And right off the bat, I have an issue with something I think is probably just a logic issue that I forgot to handle. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I think I know what this is. So it should be in nav bar, should be something with this. I guess, yeah, how do I want to do that? Well, actually, I guess what we can just do is user data not equal to null. And if so, do that. Otherwise, just return false. Let's try that. Okay, cool. But yeah, as you can see, it's not all wonky now. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to decide on the size of this image, because yeah, we don't just want to have this be plopped in here like this. That would be ugly and a little bit nasty, I guess. But we want to actually have a nice looking UI. So yeah, let's see. What I want to do just to start is actually, let's run over to Figma real quick and just see what this looks like. Oh, I am in incognito. It would help if I wasn't. Um, let's go over to Figma now, so I can actually be logged into my account. Let's go over here and look at my stuff that is kind of outdated, but that's okay. Okay, so given something like this, and I do actually need to update the current UI to look a little bit more like this, but you know, we'll get that figured out at some point. It's not a big deal. Okay, so given this, yes, okay, so let's start by just, oh, let me not move that around so much. Okay, let's start by just adding an image to the top here. If I kind of squeeze this down a little bit, and then, yeah, can we just plop an image in there? That's kind of my hope. And I need to figure out why that's not static, because it should be static. And also, I just realized, before I do anything else, I really don't need to have any preview text. I just don't. There's really no reason to. So, yeah, for now, let me just take that out, because the preview here is going to be the actual image. And yeah, there's just no reason to have any sort of preview text. So let's take something like, I guess we'll just upload the image that I used on the site. And now I just have to remember how to upload an image in Figma, because I haven't done this so long. Okay, why does that keep pasting? Should not keep pasting. Okay. Wow, I haven't uploaded an image to Figma in so long. Let me Google it. Or actually, no, I should just be able to drag and drop from my files. Because I'm lazy. I don't really feel like Googling it. Oh, here, you know what? We'll just do this. This is actually that's not really that won't fit properly. So we'll actually take the thumbnail. Okay, you can look at my beautiful thumbnail and gaze in the glory of it. bask in the glory of it. And yeah. So actually, okay. What if what if we did something like this? What if we did something that was a little bit like this, kind of more horizontal than not, you know? Um, I'm actually, uh, no, I'm kind of hesitant to do that. Um, just because it could stretch very far very quickly. So let's keep it how it was for now. But I think right off the bat, I think I want an image that's a little bit longer, I guess. So perhaps something like this. And maybe a little bit shorter as well. So maybe I could do like 16 by 10 or something. And the reason that I want to have a specific image size uh, is, well, really quite simple. Actually, I just want everything to be very accessible and user friendly. So users aren't having to dig around and try and figure out like, you know, the perfect image size for SEO or something. Well, not SEO, but, you know, user readability and stuff because that would just be stupid. um, yeah, I feel like that is pretty good. But let me see, like, what is the? Oh, geez, how do I calculate this? It's late, guys. It's really late. Well, actually, it's not that late. It's only 8. I'm just tired. And I forget how to calculate ratios. I think I should be able to do 15 by 296. Yeah, so that's about 16 by 8. So okay, so I feel like that's reasonable to expect someone to do. Okay, so let me just make a note to add this to FAQ. Add to FAQ. What size should my image, should my thumbnails be? 16 by 8. You can use a free tool like Canva or GIMP to uh, size your image correctly. Okay. Um, yeah, so let's just start with that, and that looks pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, let's go back to the blog post.jsx, the component, not the, oh my goodness, to the component, not the file. And okay, so first let's remove the content. I just don't, yeah, I don't think it's very necessary. And not for the most part, at least. So, yes, let's remove the content, and then I guess all we really need to do now is style the image. Let me bring this back over, because, yeah, see, I think all we need to do is just give the image a little bit of style. And the other nice thing about doing a design like this is that it allows for the title to actually wrap. Uh, without looking ugly, because if I'd done a horizontal design, it would have looked a little bit weird. Maybe not ugly per se, but if the title did wrap, then yeah, it just wouldn't be pleasing. So I'm pretty happy with this. But yeah, just to start, let's just give a bit of a nicer size to the image. So let's give the image a class of blog post thumbnail, which we've already done. And then let's split this, hop over to app.css. Yes, I know. Probably close this I probably closed this file improperly or something. Um, and then let's do blog post thumbnail, and we'll say, let's say the height should be 45%, and the width should be 90%. How would that look? Okay, that's not bad. I know it is stretched right now, but that's okay. And actually, just for the sake of styling, let me go and download an image that is actually 16 by 8, and I can just I'm really just gonna and go here and copy all this down to here. Actually, let's just can I just copy like all this? Maybe, please. No, I cannot. Okay. Um, there we go. Okay, that sounds fine then. Um, yeah. So let's actually, honestly, let me not even bother with that, and let me just create a new design, and this will be a wait. No, not a video. Sometimes Figma bothers me. Not Figma, Canva bothers me. Can I just do custom size? There we go, custom size. Okay, so let's do 1600 by 800. No, not 8000, 800. Okay, and pixels is fine. The unit itself doesn't really matter that much. All I want to do is say, this is my thumbnail. Let's put that in bigger text. Now everybody knows that this is, in fact, my thumbnail. Okay. Download. Done. Okay, so now we'll just go back over to this. And this is my thumbnail. .png. And that should change my thumbnail. Okay. So first off, why is that? Oh, I just realized I was gonna say, why is that still stretched, even though I have it set by um 16 by 8, but it's still stretched because um yeah, the percent is of course not going to be exact. So, or the percent is not going to be the same, you know? So, yeah, we might have to manually change this. Let me look at how I'm currently changing the size of this, because if I'm doing it dynamically, okay, so doing it dynamically here is fine, and the dimensions are, yes, that looks like 16 by 8, or actually I could just say 2 by 1, I just realized. Um, but once we get here, it's a little bit more interesting, but everything becomes the same size. So really, it's just a matter of once we hit 800, all we need to do is, well, let me just find 800 and paste in here. Let's just do a static width and height. I know some people will not like this. I don't blame you. You're right. It is not accessible. Um, but fact of the matter is that this is what this is what we're rolling with here. So no big deal. Okay. So that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. But now we just need to style the rest of that. But I'm gonna leave that for later. It's not that important. And for now, I'd like to just go and style this. So yeah, styling here, not gonna be anything crazy. We just need to center this, and then yeah, because this is under a blog post element, let's just, well, actually, first, let's just see how this scales down. Does this do anything funky that I forget? That I am forgetting about? And it does not, so all we need to do is center this thumbnail, and then really, we can just give it um, a static setting at a certain screen size, like I have been doing. Is it the best thing to do? No, probably not. But if you have any suggestions, as I always put in my video descriptions, I would be happy to listen to them because I am not a front end person. Okay, so yeah, so just to start, you should just center it. So let's go up to here and just add blog post, blog post, blog post thumbnail. Let's see. It should automatically center though, should it not? Because, well, actually, here, like I should do margin 0 auto, and then margin top 20 pixels. Oh, that doesn't work, does it? I see. I thought that was a flex box. It is not a flex box. So, okay, so that is not. Oh, is that perchance because we're still? No, that should be centering horizontally though. Um, so blog post is not a flex box. I thought it was, or I thought they made it that. Um, I guess it's not. I'm surprised, but that's okay. So let's see. Just to start, here, let me just see if I set this width to be static. Will that? Oh, yep. I think that will. Oh, will it not? Okay, it's definitely something to do with the width. 'Cause otherwise it seems to center. Well, actually, nope, it does not center still. Um, anything to do with that? No, okay, so that all that does is just yeah, no, that just sets the width. I don't know why it's not centering with margin 0 auto. Just to stack overload we go. Not centering. Um, is working right. You're centering a div, but yeah, no, I'm centering the image itself, which should work just fine. Okay, well, I'd like to get out of the habit of ending the video before I fix UI bugs. So, or yes, before I fix bugs. So I will probably keep doing this until I figure out why the heck my thumbnail does not center, even though it has margin 0 auto applied to it and the width does not have any effect to it. Yeah. So there's no other, yeah, there's nothing else that's taking precedence over these stylings. There's no reason why it shouldn't be. So let me see the basics. How to center a div horizontally. Let's see if there's any better way to do it. Yeah, Flexbox would be great. Actually, you know what? I can be lazy. I'm sure there are any front-end developers in the audience. This will aggravate you to no end, and I don't blame you. But what I think I can do is go down to blog post, the container, and wrap this in a div, class name, uh, blog post, thumbnail, wrapper. I don't know why I'm not putting a space in thumbnail, but for now we're just gonna keep rolling with it because I'm not gonna change everything now. Thumbnail wrapper with 100%. This, oh, oh, geez. I know. Thank you. Uh, display flex direction, row, justify, content, center. Let's try that. There we go. Okay. Definitely quick and dirty, and I am blissfully aware of that. But yeah, that's how we're gonna roll for now. So let me go back to the feed and make sure that this looks all right. Again, I'm gonna do a bit more styling off camera, but yeah, quick and dirty solution. Is it good? Absolutely not. Do I care? Yes, actually, because I'd like to know why that didn't center, but it's not a big deal. We'll figure it out later. Thanks for watching.